your video.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go up. So they aren't quite as, and it's a cherry that was developed in Turkey or Hungary, somewhere in Eastern Europe. But when they grow, the limbs kind of grow long, and sometimes they produce really good and sometimes they don't. So this is the last year we're going to have Reginas in here.
Oh.
After harvest, we're pulling all of these cherries out, and then next spring we're going to plant them with
Different.
a cherry that's called Royal Helen.
And it's a baby tree.
It'll be a baby tree.
Oh.
Yeah. It'll just be a little stick.
And you have to.
And then we'll have to train it and grow. And then in
couple
about
years.
3 or 4 years, we'll start getting a few cherries. And then we'll start getting a lot after about 7 or 8 years. It's a long process. You have to step out here if you want. Look at them.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see a little. See how the bloom is different? And then the little ones around it will bloom later. But isn't that pretty?
This one only the king bloom, because this is the first.
And there will be apples for all of them, but usually they kind of thin them out and then try to take a few of the little blooms off, or the apples once they start growing. Otherwise, they will all be really small apples. And so you want to thin it out so that all the strength just goes in.
These are the apples.
These are the first ripening, and the traditional Gravenstein old-fashioned apple that's really good for baking and making applesauce. But this particular one, we couldn't find the regular original Gravenstein. We were only able to find trees that were called red Gravenstein, and I don't think it's as good an apple. We were kind of disappointed. I specifically, and we only have about 10 trees of these.
Yes, this is the king bloom.
And they're much bigger blossoms.
Bigger blossom, the king bloom. The king. The king. The king. This is the apple blossom. And that's the cherry blossom. Yes. Yeah.
But they'll open up and be big like that as they. And then the next row over is Pink Ladies.
Pink Ladies, yeah.
And the next row over is Granny Smith. And then the next row over is Braeburn on this side.
Yeah, Braeburn.
And then right about in here is where it becomes Galas.
Oh, okay.
And then we have some experimental cherry trees in here. We'll go so you can, because that's a real pretty bloom. It's so full.
And what is the varieties of this?
There are Royal Helens and Royal
Royal Helens.
Helen. Yeah.
Can I see the bee picture here?
I
Bee.
I will try to get a good one here, okay?
Okay.
The sun is so bright.
Yeah.
Lots of bugs. That's the beauty of farms. You get lots of bugs. Well, I am trying hard to get you a good close-up pic. See how they don't even bother me, Faith? I get right up in their face and they don't care.
Yeah.
But it's no fun. I've been stung by bees too.
It's also
Usually it's because I've stepped
okay.
on them.
Oh.
okay.
Good. It's very big and it's very firm and it's very flavorful. So we are very excited to get them.
Yes.
Here's the flower.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay. You look here. Maybe we need to be in the shade. You see the pollen on the backs of his legs? Yeah. So that's all stuff that's just kind of fallen off as he's climbed around these little tiny tendrils. That looks pretty good. We'll go back.
Yes. This small green. This is becoming the cherry.
You can, if you look in here, you can
Uh-huh.
kind of see it too. Can you see it
Uh-huh.
in there?
Yeah. Ah. That
It's
will
soft
become-
right now.
Oh.